Okay, this is the practice test for Chapter 8. Find the perimeter of each figure. Remember, perimeter is the sum of all the sides. Okay, so for this one, we have to remember we have 6 and 12 also. So it's going to be 24, that's the two 12s added together, plus 12, which is the two 6s added together. And this is equal to 36, and it's going to be, whoops, not S, silly me. Come on. 36 inches. All right. Number 2. I just have to add these sides up. 3.2 plus 1.8. Those add up evenly because the 0.8 and the 0.2 add to 10. So it's just 1. So I have 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we have to add the 4 feet, and we have 9 feet. And that's my answer. Number 3. All right, we've got kind of a strange little bit here. Interesting. No. Perimeter. Okay, so what we need to know is we have to find this bit. That's going to be the 6 inches minus this 4 inches. So that makes 2 inches. Okay, so that distance is 2 inches. So we're going to add them all together. So we have 6 and 4. That's 10. And we have 2 and 5 is 7, plus 7 is 14. We add those together, and we have 24 inches. All right, now we're going to do the circumference, which is the perimeter of a circle. 6 is the radius, so it's 2 pi r or pi d. In this case, they gave us r. So 3.14, no, not 3.4, 3.14 times, that's the pi, 2r. Well, if r is 6, that means that's 12. So we put that in our calculator. 12 times 3.14, we get 37.68. And this is going to be yards. Okay. Number 5. Find the perimeter. This is a square, so it's just 4s, which is 4 times 6 and a half. So that should be 22. No, sorry, 24, 25, 26. It should be 26. And it is 26 centimeters. Gosh, my C looks more like an E. Sorry. Find the area. Okay, so this is a rectangle. Actually, it's a square. Area is still this length times width or side times side. So it's going to be 3 squared or 9 inches squared. 7, number 7, it's just going to be base times height again. So it's just 6 times 4 or 24 feet squared. Number 8, 1/2 base times height. All right, so we have 3.2 times 7 divided by 2. 3.2 times 7 divided by 2. We get 11.2. 11.2 square inches. It's a perfectly fine way to write square inches, or inches squared, whichever you like. Alright, so this one's interesting. We have 5 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, oops, sorry, that's 15, and 5. Well, if this distance is 15, this is 5 and 4, which is 9, that makes that distance 6. So, we have a 15 by 3 rectangle for its area, plus the semicircle. Right, okay, I was just checking. So the area of the circle, pi r squared, r is 3, because 6 is the diameter. So we have pi times r divided by 2. Pi r squared, and then it's half pi r, sorry, it's just 2 pi r. Whoops, and then half of it, sorry, I forgot the 2. 2 times pi times r over 2, because I'm only using half the perimeter. So these cross out. So I have 15 times 3 is 45. So I have 45 plus 3.14 times 3. We have 54.42. And this is going to be square feet. Alrighty, number 10. Find the area of the circle. That's our pi r squared. So we have pi, which is 3.14, times r squared. R is 3. 3 squared is 9. Okay, it's pi r squared, which for us is 3.14 times 3 squared. Well, that's 9. When we multiply it times 3.14, we get 28.26. And it's going to be meters squared. And I just did a 3. Oh, the whole thing went already. Okay. Meters squared. Alright. Find the volume of each figure. Well, we have... Yeah, that's going to tell us. It's going to be easier to do this way. Okay, this is 2 and 2. That makes this a 2 as well. Okay, so for the larger cube, we're going to do A, and the smaller is B. So A is 2 times, if this is 3 and this, so we have 2 times 3 times 4, because that's that line. This line right here is 4. 2 times 3 times 4 is what? 24. Whereas B, this little tiny rectangular prism, is 2 by 4 by 1. I know the 1 because this whole length is 3. This is 2. So 3 subtract 2 is 1. That means this distance is 1 meter. So I have 2 times 4 times 1. So that's 8 meters. We add them together and we get 32. So this is cubed because it's a volume. Okay, 12. Area of the base times the height. If the radius is 1.2, I have pi r squared, so I have pi 1.2 squared times 3.2. Okay, so 3.14 times 1.2 squared times 3.2. I get 7.748, or 7.7 inches cubed. Volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. Because it's a volume, it has to be cubed. Okay, r is 4, so we have 4/3 pi 4 cubed. So I have 4 times pi times 4. Okay, so 4 times 4 is 16, so I have 16 pi, and then I divide that by 3. You get interesting 16.75, no, rounds to 0.76, 16. Okay, and that's square cubic feet. Feet cubed. All right, now we have a domed top right cylinder. So we're going to have to find the volume of the sphere represented by the dome top and then cut it in half. Okay, so the volume of the cylindrical prism is 1/2, nope. Pi r squared, yes, hello. So it's going to be pi 3 squared h, which is 4. That's the volume of that portion. The volume of the sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. Okay, so our first number is 3.14 times 9 times 4. 0.14. 113.04. All right, and 4 times 3.14 times r is 3, so 3 cubed. Okay, 367.2. We add these two together, so the 480.2. Oh, wait, we forgot our units. I forgot the units. There we go. Okay, this is going to be square inches, cubic inches. Inches cubed. There we go. All right, we have a few more. Find the volume and the surface area of the rectangular solid shown. Okay, so surface area. Remember, we have 2 of each side. So we have 2 5 by 5. And we have 2 5 by 9. And we have 2 5 by 5. Nope, I did that. 5 by 9. And 2 more in the 5 by 9s. Yep. $25, that's what they are before they double. Double, they become 50, 90, and 90. 180 and 50 is 330. Okay. Perimeter of a garden. Rectangular garden is 20.5 feet long and 10 feet wide. What length of fences need to enclose the garden? So we have 20.5 times 2 plus 10 times. No, it is. I'm not multiplying. I was going for volume for some reason. It is times 2 plus 2 tens. So I have 41 plus 20 or 61. Feet. Because fencing is just your circumference or perimeter. All right. A volume of a coin. The €1 coin, shown at right, has a diameter of 23.25 millimeters and a thickness of 2.33 millimeters. Find the volume of the cone. So it's going to be 2 pi r times the height. Thickness is the height. So I have 2 times 3.14. R is half of the diameter. So 23.25 over 2. Okay. 2 times 3.14, 2 pi. R is 23. Let's see what I did. Is 23.25 divide 2. So R is 11.6. And H is 2.33. So I have 2 times 3.14 times 11.6 times where did I get that number? 11.6. Oh, half of the 2.33. That's what that is. That's what I just couldn't read my own writing. How do you like that? I'm normally pretty good at writing well enough to read it easily. Sorry, I put a subtract instead of a times in one place. So there we go. 75.2. Okay, volume is cubed. All right, 18. Spaceship Earth has a geodesic sphere at Walt Disney World's Epcot Center in Florida. The inner sphere has a diameter of 165 feet. That was just my son's ringtone. The TARDIS. Okay. The inner sphere has a diameter of 165 feet, while the outer sphere has 180 feet. Find the difference in volume. So, if you have a diameter of 180 feet, our volume is 4/3 pi r cubed. So the 180 is going to be 90 is r, so r 90 cubed. The smaller is going to be 4/3, 3.14, half of 165 is 82.5 cubed. So we have to figure out those two and then just subtract them. So 3.14 times 90 cubed. Okay. 9156,240. And then we're going to subtract this next one. Oops, I forgot to divide by 3. Alright, so now I have to go divide the top one by 3. Divide 3. Okay, I actually have, so I have to go back here and I have to erase some of this. Alright. Okay, the first one, when divided by 3 is 3052080, and the second one is 2350878. Okay, so the bigger one minus the smaller one, and we get 701,201 cubic feet. Alright, now we're down to 19 and 20. Each pair of figures are similar. Find x. Okay, we did this already. This is just setting it in a ratio. Okay, I want my x on top. So the x reflects to the other hypotenuse, so that's over 10, is equal to the smaller triangle again over its larger counterpoint. Counterpoint. Okay, so now what I have is I multiply both sides by 10. This is 2 times 5. This is 2 times 4. So I can get rid of the 4, not the 5, the 4, the 2. There we go. 8 and the 2. So I end up with 5/4 is x. So that's 1.25 centimeters. Okay, so we have x is 2. The long side, which is 0.5, is equal to 0.4 over 0.2. If I multiply both sides by 0.5, 0.4 over 0.2 is 2, so I have 2 times 0.5, which should be 1. Yes. So, yep. All right, and we are done. Good job, everybody.